G'day all, welcome back again to Dad vs Son and our playthrough of A Most Fearful Sacrifice. I started playing this, was it a year or two ago? Let me have a look. A year ago. And I got up and did turn 1 and turn 2, but then my files all got screwed up. So I'm going back to the start of scenario 2 to keep going. And scenario 2 is you'll be coming round the mountain. Again, a small scenario. It depicts Ewell's attack on the 11th Corps north of Gettysburg around Blocker's Knoll in the early afternoon of July 1st. The last 4 game turns starting at 2 p.m. and ending with the 5 p.m. turn. So this is what we have here. So you can see the eastern boundary up there, north is over here, and so forth. And that's got everybody going. Right. Confederate setup, you've got Dole's brigade here with 2 units. And you've got Carter's rifled artillery over here. The Union forces is they've got Osborne's artillery up here, 2 of them, both smoothbores, and then down here you've got the rest of Osborne's with Wheeler with the rifled and Dilger here with some smoothbores as well. You've got Ames brigade with 2 units. We've got von Gilsa's brigade here with 1 unit. We've got Kreisand's brigade with 2 units. And then we've got Schimmel's brigade here with 2, 3 units. There are 7 victory hexes situated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 down here. So that's what we've got. Okay. Reinforcements. The Confederates at 3 p.m. Union reinforcements. They get Hancock's CIC card at 3 p.m. and the Confederates get Avery, Gordon, Hayes, and Jones. And they also get Early's divisional card. And then at 4 p.m. the Union gets Costa with 2 units, another artillery with Osborne's, and we've got Heckman and another divisional card for Steinbeer. So that is that. The main change to this one is that the Confederates actually start the artillery in this one. Preliminary bombardment phase. Confederate player will be the first player in this phase instead of the Union, and he will activate the initial artillery brigade. In addition, the Union may not fire the Wheeler or Dilger units during the first game's turn, preliminary bombardment, as they're engaged with rebel units off the west edge of play. After this phase, it's unrestricted. So Wilkinson up here we've got, but we can't shoot with Wheeler or Dillinger, which are the units down down here. So they can't fire in the initial preliminary bombardment phase. Only these guys can. So that is what we have. So let's do this the right way, and we'll look at the sequence of play, and I will try and get this right. So advance the game turn marker, not this turn. So command decision, assign division activation cards to slots. Okay, so if we look at our people here, I'm not sure what we're doing. What am I doing? We've got 9 core. So here we have our people. So we've got Schurz and Barlow. So Schurz is down here, and here, and Barlow is up here. So our initial ones probably needs to be Schurz for this turn. So Schurz will go into priority 1, and Barlow for this turn will go into priority 2. Like that. For the Confederates, they have 2 core, and that's all they got, which is Rhodes to start with. So Rhodes will go into Fort Ewell's 2 core. Right, so next thing is random remove 1 event card per artillery brigade for extra, and there's none because that's all the 1 brigade. We've got Osborne, and we've only got Carter. Choose 2 key event cards. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have them all random. So let us go and set up the draw pile. So we're going to have Howard's core in there, send a card draw, and we get 6 cards. Draw multiple, 6. And to me, this is just adds to the fog of war. So that is all of them. And then for the Confederates, the Rebels, whatever you want to call them, we've got Ewell's core card. And again, 6. Oops, sorry. 6 cards. And we are done, and we have the Fog of War card as well. So that is our draw pile. I'll leave that over there. We've built that preliminary bombardment. It says Union, but it's actually Confederate player first. And we've only got 1 each, so then we're down to... Okay, so we have Carter down here who can fire. He's got rifled artillery, strength 4. And he can rifled artillery. Has an effective range of 6 and a long range of 10. So if we look at our little man here, this is the closest unit he could fire at, which is range 8. I don't see the sense in firing there at the moment. So what I'm going to do is fire over here at Osborne's smoothbore artillery. So that is what we have. So we start on the 4, but we are at shift 1 left. Target is in woods, no. Rocky, dismounted, no. We're not firing over anything. It's not mixed. We are at long range. It's not mounted. It's not under defend. It's not canister. So that's it. So we're at the 2 column for the Confederates. And we get 46-1. Okay, 46 is a no effect. A 1 plus a 4 is a 5, which is going to be a no effect. And he is done. Like we said, these guys cannot fire, so that only leaves Osborne up here, who has 6 strength of Wilson's artillery, smoothbore. I don't know why I did that. I'm a dickhead. So we start with 6 strength. Okay. Now, the closest we can fire at here is Dole's 7-4 unit. And that is a range of 7, and we're not firing across anything. We are smooth bores. So that'd be long range again. So that's going to be down 2. They're just infantry. So again, they're in the open ground. So there's not going to be anything else. So we fire away. We get a 22-3. And a 22 is a no effect. A 3 and a 4 is 7, which is no effect either. Excuse me. But we need to do the combat events for a 22. Let's just make that smaller. So 22, inspirational leadership, firing, personally directed fire. Largest SP unit in target hex must add shaken to result. Is that right? Yes. Largest SP unit in target hex must add the shaken to result. Well, so this guy is now shaken. Done. And I don't know whether to put these on top or bottom. I suppose at the moment, if I put it on the bottom there, I can see it like that. Right, so next we're into the card draws. So, first card. Hat on the sword, hold. Play to cancel a skedaddle result against any 1 rebel unit during any fire unit or assault combat. Okay, so we can hold that. Maybe if I make this just a little bit smaller. And then I can put the rebel cards here, and I can put the other cards over here. Okay. Next. Again, a Confederate one. Fast Courier, play immediately. Activate any 1 division for a corps that has not yet been activated. Nobody has, and he's only got 1 division anyway. Roll 1 die in the chosen division's command table, but deduct 1 from that die roll. Okay. So we can discard that. We can roll up. We get a 4 minus 1 is a 3 on the Confederates. Command display. Division group. And 1 hex of Carter artillery. Division group. So they've got to have the same thing. So what I'm thinking is if I put these guys on a defend, then I should be able to get rid of that, is what I'm thinking. You just have a look at the command table. Division group. Activate all units of the same order plus artillery. Defend. Minimum allowance to move, and they can rally. Eligible units that did not fire or move and are not adjacent to any, pick one. Shaken unit removes shaken. Unit may build hasty works, and nobody's broken. Okay. So these both get a defend. For the time being, we'll put a hasty works on here. Can we do that? Yep. So we've got a hasty works on here. On here, we can delete the shaken, and we can shoot with this one here. And again, we're going to shoot over here. So it's on the 4 column. -2 for long range is a 2. And we roll up for the Confederates. 63.5. That's a better one. Is a routine or regular result. 5 plus 4 is 9. Regular 9, no effect. Okay. Next card. Hot-headed Rebs. Play immediately. Play this event on any Confederate unit that's within 2 hexes of a Union unit. Well, there is none, so we can forget about that. So it's the default minimum move or fire combat. Minimum move. I'd like to get somebody up with Osborne up here, but I don't want to do that at the moment. It'd be nice to get von Gilser up there, but we'll leave that at the moment. So I think what we'll do is we will shoot. I think we'll shoot at Carter with our smoothbore. Yep. So he's going to be on the 6, but down 2 for long range. So he's on the 4. Smoothbore out to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, no. We can fire at these guys, though. What is our 5? If we shoot that way, we're firing over him. So we're going to use our 4 rifles, in fact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Dole's here. So we are on the 4. We're at range 5 for rifles, so that's ineffective range, and there's nothing affecting it. So, 64.5. So that's a tough, and a 5 plus 4 is 9. Tough 9. Tough 9. Shaken Skedaddle 1. Play to cancel a skedaddle result against anyone you do. So we're going to use that. Maybe, hang on a tick. Shaken Skedaddle 1. Choose either the left or the right side. So they'll take the skedaddle and use this card, and nothing happens. Okay, next card. Rebel March Fatigue. Play against any Confederate that just activated with maneuver. No. So We could hold that, but the chances of them maneuvering at the moment are pretty slack. So we might just do a fire combat again. So again, we're going to be firing our rifle at this guy for a 4. 35-3. No effect. 3 and 4 is 7, which is no effect. Next card. Union March Fatigue. Well, they can hold it for the time being in case the Union decides to give a maneuver order to anybody. Command Coordination. Play this card after a corps activates, but before rolling its command table dice. Increase the number of activated divisions by 1 in priority number order, but deduct 2. We'll hold that. Yule's Corps. Okay. So we'll roll that up. And we get a 3.
Yeehaw.
Division priority 1. Well, we've only got 1. And dance artillery. We don't have dancers artillery. Division priority 1. We'll go to the Confederate command display. Roll up on here. He's only got 1 brigade. But we'll see what we get. A 4.
Yeehaw.
Division group and 1 hex of Carter. Okay, division group. What do I want to do with these guys? Maybe start moving them up here. Take this VP hex. Or one of them at least, but then they're split apart, which is not real flash. Or move them into the low ground. That is low ground there. Yeah, that's a 3. This stuff's all 4. Or do I attack? Oops. Command table. Fire combat, yes. Move allowance 5. Engagement, yes. Assault, no. 5. These guys would get defending fire. We've got 4, 13. They've got 10. Terrain. Whoops, idiot. Terrain effects. Clear, 1 movement point. 20 stacking, does nothing. Elevation line, hex side. Does nothing. Not a slope hex side. Dry stream. 1 movement point. So that's not going to do anything. Flowing stream, +1. Flowing stream is thick like that. Dry stream, so nothing extra. Okay. So we could move up on these guys. So this will disappear. And these guys will get orders to attack. So we'll move this guy up first. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and they can fire, defensive fire. So they're firing for 10. Okay. Target is no, target is not, target is no, target is no, no, no. I don't think it's going to do anything. No. So they're going to be rolling on the 10. They get a 25-1. Is an easy 1 and 3 is 4. Easy 4 is a shaken skedaddle 1. Choose either. We'll skedaddle 1. And then our other guy will go 1, 2, 3 to there, and he's going to do the same again. Not the smartest thing that I've ever done in my life. 35-3. A routine 6. Shaken skedaddle 1. So they go back there like that. And status orders. No. Remove activation orders. Now I've got to remember, if I do that though, and I've got some markers out there, then they may disappear as well. So we need to be aware of that. Okay, next up, Howard's Corps. Righto. A 4, 1 brigade from DP1 and Osborne Artillery. And we don't need to roll for the brigade. It's just 1 from Howard's. 1 from DP1, which is Sherm's down here, 1 brigade. So Schimmel's could do it, and Osborne's Artillery. So these guys could fire at long range. They could defend. If they defend, then they could put up hasty works, but they can still shoot. Fire combat, yes. Minimum move, nah. Engagement. Entrenchments. Elements did not move and are not adjacent. May build hasty works. So they can put hasty works in only if they don't move. They don't shoot. Or move. They fired at long range. They can't confine table. Da, 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 da. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put hasty works on here. And Schimmel's here. So we'll put Hasty Works on here. Sorry. And then Osborne's artillery can shoot. So we'll shoot first from the 4 rifle into here. Yes. Combat results. I just want to check something. Yeah, canisters only rifle 1. Okay. So we've got the rifled unit here, firing here. So that's a 4. They're not shooting over anybody. It's at effective range and everything else, so we can just fire. 53-2 is a regular 6. Regular 6, shaken or skedaddle. So they will skedaddle. That's right again, isn't it? Yep, chooses. Now we've got 6 smoothbore here. We're in effective range. However, I think that's classed as firing over a unit. Firing over woods, rocky or town. Firing over units is 1 left. And there's nothing else happening. Okay, so we're on the 5. Ooh, 13-2. No effect. 2 and 4 is 6 is no effect. Next up. Oh, okay. Fog of War. So we'll roll the Confederate dice. We get a 64.
Yeehaw.
Division General Casualty. Division General Casualty. So this is Sirs. Yeah, well, he could. Got him within 2. It could happen. Okay, let's have a look at Division General Casualty. I need to look in the scenario book first. General Casualty. For General Division Casualty. We need to roll to see who it is. We get a 34, which would be Schurz. And this is Schurz. If a general casualty is rolled on the Fog of War, cross-reference the type, corps, or division with the roll of 2 dice to determine which general is casualty. Flesh wound is no effect. We didn't get a flesh because we had to roll for a division. So Schurz is gone. Okay, so let's have a look at the Union command display. And Schurz is a 4. So he's gone. Casualty back. Oops. Division General Casualty, yeah. Whip, place fatigue, priority, recover, casualty. So does he just go away? What do we have for the Union handplay? We've only got a replacement for general. I'm going to have to check that. I'm not sure what happens there. Okay, so if a corps general casualty, then we get the new corps general. A division one, we place the division general casualty thing on there and reduce any roll by 2 on it, except if they're poor. Yeah, so place the division leader casualty marker on the relevant card, reduce its white die roll result by 2. If the die roll is modified to less than 1, it remains 1. Exception, do not place a division leader casualty marker on a poor leader card. The card remains unchanged. Instead, award the opposing player 2 victory points. Okay, so do we have a victory point marker? Or not? Not on there. Not going to be on there. No. 2 victory points. Okay, so if I suppose make a note of it. Scenario. Confederates gain 2 VP for no, not core. Divisional general casualty. Save. Okay, so I need to get rid of this marker. So we'll just put him down as recover. Okay. And that is done. And next card. Command Confusion. Play this event after the Union players have chosen an order for any one of his active brigades. Roll a die. They must get a defend. Da 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 da. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Maybe we just do a shooty? Or shooty movie. We're going to use it for a fire combat. So again, we're going to fire over to here. That's going to be 4 minus 2 for long range is at 2. Uh, 41.6. No effect. 6 plus 3 is a 9. I think they get to shoot back. No effect 9. Yep, firefight. So they're going to shoot back for 2 at them. Hang on a tick. I couldn't shoot there. No, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back. We couldn't shoot there. That's out of range. So we had to shoot there. Oh, no, so he was shooting there. Oh, God almighty. So he cannot shoot back because he's out of range. He's only got a range of 8. And I think we said it was 9. Yeah, 9. So he cannot firefight back. Got to remember who's doing what. Okie dokie. Next card. Redeployment. You have 2 options. Move a group of rebel infantry units only from the same division that are stacked with or adjacent to at least one other unit the same. Yeah, and we've got doles there. Or move artillery units in 1 hex. This includes reinforcements that arrive. And chosen units may all immediately move up to 6 movement points in any direction as if they are under a maneuver order. Okay, so six. But it's a maneuver order, so they can't go in and attack these or do anything or anything else. So I think I think we're just going to use it for a default fire combat. And I'm going to actually fire with this guy into here. So it's a 6 at long range. Which is going to bring it down to a 4. No, 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 no. Long range is -2. And nothing else occurs there. But we do have hasty works. Command table. Hasty works, CR +1. Unit always has unit support. Okay, so their CR is +1. Sorry. So we're firing on the 4 table. We get a 14-4. No effect. 4. +2 is 6. +1 for the hasty works is 7. Right? A no effect 7 is a no effect. Okay, we can't have too many more cards left. Good ground, hold. Ooh. Place good ground sheet in any rebel occupied hex. Gives 2 shifts to the left during assault. Fire or assault. Why don't we... Let's put it on this guy. Now, I don't think it's going to come up with the... No. So we want a good ground. Good ground, and we're going to stick it on this guy. So he can do a bit of long range fire at these guys. If they try and fire back, then it's pretty crappy. And we can discard that, and we can get rid of this. Okay, next card. Flop. Fast Courier. Okay. Activate any one division for a corps that has not been activated this turn. Right. So that would be these guys. Activate any one division. Okay. So we come down here to the Union command display, and Barlow's division has not been activated. Schur's has. So Barlow's division. But deduct 1 from the die roll. Okay. A 3 is a 2. 1 brigade. 1 brigade. So we've got Ames or we've got von Gilser. I think we'll do von Gilser, and we will give him a maneuver. So he's going to go 1, 2 up to there, and go down to the bottom, and he's done. The Colonel is down. Play this event on any rebel unit. Confederate player must roll a die against the CR of that unit. Okay. So we'll do this guy here. So we want a 5 or a 6. Confederate must roll a die. We want a 5 or 6. They want a 1 through 4. They got a 4. Nothing happens. Last card. Command confusion. Hold. Well, this is not going to do anything. So we just use that for a minimum move or a fire. So we may as well fire. We will fire with the 4 rifles here at this unit here. So it's 4 rifles. We're not shooting across anybody. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 within effective range. 62-2. 62 is a regular 6. Regular 6 is shaken or skedaddle. So he is going to skedaddle 1. Now I think he's got to move back. He can't just move sideways. So he's going to move back to here, which isolates this guy. Right. So then we have our 2 held cards. And I believe that the Union goes first. So we can discard that one. And we will do a smoothbore 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we can do that. Smoothbore 8. Yes. So we're going to have Osborne's cannons. Oh no, we can only do 1, can't we? That'd be for 2. If we fire with the 7 unit here, it'd be long range -2, good ground -2. So we'd be firing for a 3. we fire him, we're firing across. We fire him, we're firing across. Firing over units is 1, is 3, that'd be 3 still. So we fire for 3 there, or we fire for 3 here. Well, use Osborne's 6 here, so he's going to be firing for 3. 1, because he's firing across these units, and 2, because it is good ground. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 66. So that's going to be a routine, and we're at 3-7 for a routine regularly. Shaken or skedaddle. So he's going to have to move. So that's going to go anyway. And he skedaddles back 1. At least it's got them together. Which leaves us to move or shoot here. Minimum move or shoot. So again, we may as well shoot over here at Osborne. So we're going to be firing for 4 minus 2 is 2. For long range. We get an 11-2. And no effect. 2 and 6. 2 and 4 is 6. Nothing happens. And that is the end of that turn. So yeah, a little bit of toing and froing, but not much else happening. So there we go. So I hope I haven't screwed up too bad. So we get rid of moves. We get rid of activation orders, and I'll just see if these hasty works go away. No, they didn't. That's good. We go to the... We'll go to the reinforcements track. So the game turn, we come down here, and all of this stuff will be coming on. Let's just go back 1. So all this stuff will be coming on this time, and it's the 3 p.m. turn. Okay. So that is that. I'll call it quits there. When I come back, I will have already set up everything ready to go. So take care, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.